You have reduced yourself to a ridiculous level. Wike to Odili, can you imagine? Just because Odili has said that Fubara had done well for stopping Wike from, turning River State into his own estate. So, and that statement echoed well with a lot of people in River State and outside River State. So now, in response, Wike is now saying that Odili has reduced himself to a ridiculous level. Can you imagine? That he was not in politics when he left office, that he tactically brought him back to limelight. This Wike, oh, now wow. God will deliver River State. Lere Olayeka, the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and New Media to the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, has knocked the former governor of Rivers State, Dr. Peter Odili, over a recent remark against his principal. Who is Olayeka now to talk to Odili, and a political appointee who has even never won vote before? Now, for this politics that we see. Daily Post reports that Odili had, during the Christmas ballad organized by himself in honor of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his family, said that the incumbent governor courageously stopped Wike from making Rivers State his private estate. So according to Odili, Fubara summoned an unusual fortitude to confront the quest by the FCT minister to capture the state through ferocious but unnecessary political war. So reacting, Olayeka in a post in his official X handle described Odili's comment as disappointing, stating that the former governor, who is expected to act as an elder statesman, has reduced himself to a ridiculous level. Who is Olayeka to talk to Odili? That's my big question. Just because he's a political appointee, second or third level appointee, not even first class. Okay. Olayeka said in the coming days, Odili would get a deserved response from the FCT minister. I read the comments made by the former governor of Rivers State, Peter Odili, on the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, today, and I can't but be disappointed that someone who should be acting like an elder statesman can reduce himself to such a ridiculous level of partisanship. Can you imagine? Is Wike not partisan? Well, he will get his deserved response from the FCT minister in due course, Olayeka wrote. Can you imagine? So this Olayeka, just because he's a third-class political appointee for that matter to Wike, is now talking to Odili. But what Odili said is the truth. When you look at the way Wike is behaving, you know that no sane mind, no normal person will support him or work with him. He is obviously somebody who makes a lot of trouble. Not the way he do it is actually not the right way to do things. Quite unfortunate. So, but for Olayeka to have made that statement, I also believe that in due course, either Fubara or Fubara's appointees will respond to them. I think what Fubara should be doing to this Olayeka is not to respond to him directly. Okay? He should be responding to statements made by Wike. Why his appointees, the commissioners in the state, should be responding to Olayeka's comment. Because Olayeka is not in any way a match to Fubara, not to talk of Odili. That is the truth. So you can't just be talking to those people because you are an appointee to somebody who has turned himself a tyrant in his own state. Not acceptable. Really, really not acceptable. That is the truth. Now let me hear some comments that will come. I know that some Agbadorians will support him, while some will tell him no. Some say, Wike, this time next year, God will reduce you to nothing. Somebody has prayed a prayer for Wike now. And even for that Olayeka, say, but this time next year, God will reduce you to nothing. And that is it. Okay? So what God will do for you as you are praying for someone therefore? Watch out for the time you said you will see Wike fly up. Fly up. My prayer is for you to become someone important. Can you imagine? Somebody is trying to be something else there. Vera Agogbo. Somebody say amen. But Dr. Peter Odili is far more reasonable and responsible than Wike now. Exactly. And it appears that arrogance has become infectious to such extent that an animal like Olaika is now a duplicate of his master and now insults a highly reverend Dr. Peter Odili, you will receive more insult from people more than your insult on Odili. Exactly. Exactly. Who is Olaika to talk to Odili? That's my question. That's my question. From where to where? Peter Odili spoke the truth, and that is it. What they are seeing in that river state, may you not see it in your own state. Because what Wike wanted to do could have been worse than what he did to Lagos. Eh? And somebody saying, you and your Oga have nothing to tell Odili. You better advise him to remain calm, not be lying. Odili is another statesman, and what Odili is sitting down to see Olayinka and Wike will climb the roof of the tower. They will not see it. And so how will you walk with your senses when you are walking from Wike? I know you will publicly apologize to Odili and Governor Simeon Fubara when the wicked Wike will show you one one of those shages. Exactly. So when I saw who you work for, I know where your insanity is coming from. Sorry, just work for your Gary now while it lasts, because your days are numbered with Wike. No sane man works with him except you are as rabid as he is. Rubbish people. Not be lie. He has given Olaika the right response. Wike will be history very soon. That's what somebody is saying. And the prayer, everybody's praying that prayer, not one person. So I pity Wike very well. Really, really. Olaika, you have started speaking without brain. Like truly thought, but you are showing your sycophantic doom part. Remember, you are a houseboy and will be dumped with bearing very soon. True, he's truly a houseboy, third-class political appointee. Wike sees and respects power only not for humans. Very selfish and wants everything for himself. This guy doesn't want anyone to talk about him. Exactly. His flesh is controlling him very well. These are people that made him the likes of Goodluck Jonathan, Dr. Peter Odili, Chibika Mechi, etc. Even Patience Jonathan. Okay? They are nothing before Wike now. I pity who is working with him. Who is working with him presently? Is Olayinka that is working. A can of worms, Abi. Why won't you defend your paymaster drunkard? Birds of the same feather, flock the same way. They talk the same way. Not be lie. So this Olayinka of a person, he doesn't know where he's involving himself. At the right time, they will dump him, how he will become political history. Even Wike himself, the future is not guaranteed. The future is only with this present corrupt APC government. That is it. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. As both Wike and Olayinka they've tried to disparage Odili for supporting Fubara.